Ribeye steak, $38. $23. Look at the beautiful ribeye steak. Look at the spinalis dorsi, the ribeye with the bone in. Look at that steak. Like $12 for a steak dinner. Holy moly. Look at that. Laura's birthday dinner, ribeye steak, asparagus, and baked potato. It's gonna be so good. Look at that. $23 for 2 steaks. Are you kidding? Delicious. Ribeye steaks, PK grill, going on. Ribeye steak. Go that way. One minute, 20 seconds. All right. 1 minute, 20 seconds. Bone in. I'm going to turn the ribeye 45-degree angle. This one. It's hard to get to it, man. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Then I'll flip. Flipping. Flipping. These are beautiful steak. Can I take my butter and pour it over the steak? Look at that. Beautiful steak. It's ready to serve. Happy birthday, Laura. This is your best birthday present. Good ribeye steaks. Delicious. Mike's Grill and Barbecue. Perfect ribeye steaks. Reporting for Peterbilt. Look at that steak. That's beautiful. that fire I got. I got the perfect ribeye steaks. Got the butter. Look at that. Let's go plate it up. Mike's Grill and Barbecue. I don't mess around. Beautiful. Look at that. The chive, sour cream, and the stick. Crazy. That is so good. Asparagus.
With Russian propaganda, and you know, you want to say the responsible thing.
He's got people brought him in, but he needs to talk to him. I mean, I know he passed his.
Did you record this Alex Wagner Tonight thing on Tuesday on purpose, or was that accident?
Steak, asparagus.
My parents raised me, and I owe them the world for that. When my grandma got sick, I took care of her, and now I'm taking
Baked
care of my grandma.
potato.
Doing that inspired me.
Look
to
at
become
that.
Now my goal is to make
It's
all my patients feel like family. I make it a point to know all my patients' names.
Look at that fluffy
and to hear
baked
their
potato.
stories. I'm making my grandparents proud with the work I'm doing now. My story is about creating a legacy of care.
Oh man.
Save up to 50% at the Jewelry Exchange. Quarter carat studs.
That is so good.
Huggies $149. Tennis bracelets $5.99 per carat. 2 carat 3 stone rings or studs $19.
Oh,
I had so many questions about
look at that.
I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
Perfectly medium rare. Char.
Call the Barnes firm to find out what your
Char on that.
We will help you get the best result possible.
Oh man. Oh.
Gladys Knight, 7-time Grammy winner.
Oh man, that's so
Saturday, December 7th.
so good.
On sale now at Yamaha.com in the casino box office. Your chance to go to the Coast Wild 3.5 private holiday party.
Hello everyone. This is my taste test. Mashed potatoes.
The KTLA 5 News at 5 starts right now. Good evening, you're watching the News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Mike Uma. Thank you for joining us. 45 years after the body
Asparagus.
of a 17-year-old girl was found dumped on the side of a highway. Manning, her killer is identified.
Esther Gonzalez was raped and murdered while walking to her sister's house. Her body was found the next day, but her killer remained a mystery for decades. KTLA's Shelby Nelson is live in Beaumont with the long search for justice. Shelby.
Look at that steak.
It has been unimaginable anguish for the Gonzalez family.
The steak
when a case
is
goes cold like this
perfect.
For 45 years, it's hard not to lose hope. And that's what the Gonzalez family felt for a very long time as they were waiting for.
Cut the spinalis. Look at that medium rare. Cut it in half.
Investigators to pin down their sister's killer and bring him to justice.
I feel closure. I mean, I know he died, but, you know, he's got to face God, so.
That's one of the best steaks
Elizabeth
ever.
Gonzalez believes this man has a higher power to answer to for her sister's death. He too has died, but never once served jail time for a heinous crime investigators say he committed more than 45 years ago.
Asparagus.
Gonzalez was only 17 years old, about to graduate from Beaumont High School.
She's really sweet. She wouldn't hurt anybody.
And yet
Baked
it was
potato.
February 1979 when her life was taken. Her body found in a snowpack off Highway 243 near Banning after she had been raped and bludgeoned to death. Elizabeth remembers that morning before her sister went missing.
She got upset with my dad. I don't know what he's told her, but she got upset.
Oh, man.
Elizabeth tried picking her sister up, but Esther wouldn't get in the car.
Wow.
I told myself, why didn't we follow her? You know, because she just wanted to ride to her boyfriend.
Esther's body was later found after the Riverside County Sheriff's Department received an anonymous tip from a caller. They later identified him as Lewis Randolph Williamson. He took a polygraph test and passed, which at the time cleared him of any wrongdoing.
It seemed like, you know, with Brandy and stuff, they should have brought her.
Perfect steak. Melts in your mouth. So I got a nice little fatty piece.
Used to talk to him. I mean, I know he passed his test or whatever, but I don't know. It just seemed like they could have done something more about him.
Now, more than 4 decades later, a new face to the case and new technology brought hope and answers.
Once we started looking into Randy further, we determined that he passed away in 2014, and that when he passed away, they during his autopsy they had collected a vial of blood.
Connecting that to the DNA evidence that was collected years ago. They sent the information to a Texas lab and using forensic genealogy, and after several attempts,
this steak is one of the best steaks.
Connected Williamson to the crime, a man Esther's family says she never knew.
I've made it.
And the Riverside County Regional Cold Case Homicide Team is asking anyone with information to come forward, even if you knew Williamson back in the day. They want to know because they're going to be seeing if he could be connected to him.
Even though trainee passing by, they just keep ringing like that all day. So sometimes some cars just end up going without even noticing the metros are coming.
Wow, it's so good, man.
Staff evacuated riders and suspended
holy moly
the Slauson and Firestone stations.
It should be a safety issue too because it's
That's not a big deal. So there could be a lot of people trying to make their way there, taking the 22 east to get into Santa Ana, which is
we do have a very small frost advisory in effect for an area of LA County, near Ventura County, Agoura Hills, Calabasas, Westlake Village, waking up to really chilly temperatures along the coast, 51 degrees to start the morning, 43 in the San Fernando Valley, with 60s and 70s. For most areas, a little bit breezy in Orange County. Inland Empire, we should see temperatures in the 70s for today. In the high desert, just 24 degrees right now. We're looking for a high of 67. But that is the latest on your forecast for now. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you.
You guys want to kiss?
A deadly storm continues to bear down on Northern California. California and the Pacific Northwest, the so-called bomb cyclone is being called a once-in-a-decade storm. KTLA's Omar Lewis joins us in studio this morning with more on that. Omar, good morning.
Just good morning. The Pacific Northwest.
They're so quiet.
From that devastating 1-2 punch of severe storms, which brought hurricane-force winds, torrential rain, and heavy snow. 2 people losing their lives near Seattle, and over 500,000 homes and businesses were left without power there. Meanwhile, Northern California still bracing for life-threatening flash floods and rock slides as this extreme weather event continues to batter the West Coast. The storm struck Washington state with force, bringing winds strong enough to be classified as hurricane strength. Trees and power lines came crashing down, causing widespread destruction in Bellevue, which is east of Seattle. A woman losing her life when a tree fell onto her home there, while another victim in Linwood was killed at a homeless encampment. Firefighters worked tirelessly, rescuing residents trapped under fallen trees and clearing roads blocked by debris. Puget Sound Energy there reports that more than 300,000 customers are still without power, and officials warn that outages could last for days.
It sounded like a freight train going through when it came, and you could just see those trees.
Look at the puppies.
Pretty well. Even the stalwart, sturdy trees were going pretty good on the side, you know, being blown over.
We live in like an apartment complex, so you actually felt, you know, the movement of the windows just like bouncing.
That storm system is not done yet. Northern California now in the crosshairs of an atmospheric river.
Hi, buddies.
Off the northwest
oh, he's soft.
A massive plume of moisture has already dumped over 5 inches of rain in parts of the
Shares
region.
more than $500 million in homeless funds remains unspent in the city of LA. The city controller's office says the homelessness budget for 2023-24 is $1.3 billion. The report blames the lack of staff and resources for the unspent money. It also cites programs spread over multiple city departments and council offices, as well as obsolete technology. City Administrative Office questioned the report, saying $100 million of the unspent money included multi-year grants and was not intended to be spent in 1 year.
New this morning, the average price of a home in L.A. County skyrocketing.
Prices in L.A. County are on pace to reach $1 million next year. The California Association of Realtors says that the current average price in L.A. County is $956,000. That is up 7% from the last year. The average home price in Riverside County is $634,000. San Bernardino County is at $500,000. Ventura County homes prices are averaging around $940,000. And Orange County homes are averaging $1.3 million. Meantime, a separate report says Orange County leads the nation in luxury home prices.
Still ahead, cracking down on line cutting.
American Airlines expanding its new technology that will shame people who try to board a flight with the wrong group. We'll explain now.
And the Clippers stay hot at home.